me? It's a rocket ship, and we are here at space.
It's the space shuttle. It's not a rocket ship.
Okay.
Try again.
Okay. No, do not. Wow, what's that behind me? It's the space shuttle, and we are here at Space Center Houston to check out all the exciting things. Let's go. Hi, this is Amy with TPF, Trips, Places, and Fun, where we show you how to have fun and exciting travel adventures. We are here at the Space Center in Houston, Texas. We just entered, so we're getting ready to figure out all the fun things that they have to do and see and interact with. The admission price does include 2 additional tours, so we'll be doing those in a little bit. And just to let you know the cost to get in, an adult is $29.95 and a child is $24.95. We were able to save $5 per person by using our AAA card. So if you are AAA members, just keep that in mind. And let's get started.
It does different things.
Right, you can control it to go slower, faster, cruise. You can make it spin around in circles. So it's pretty awesome. Right now we're on our way to take the mission control tour. So we just stood in line, took a photo, and now we're headed that direction.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome you to the Christopher C. Pratt Mission Control Center, the epicenter of human space exploration. This is an active and operational building and home to control centers for the International Space Station and Orion Mission Control.
That was super cool. The whole area is set up as a replica of what it was during the first lunar landing, and even down to the cups and the ashtrays and the phones that were on the desks. And so we got to see a recreation of that first lunar landing.
And it's not even a replica. I mean, it's restaged, but this is the actual
Yeah, this is the
control.
actual mission control, and then they brought in everything original, even down to these theater seats we were sitting in. So
yeah.
Pretty cool.
Amazing. This is the year I was born, 1969.
They have a little food court here, and you can get pizza, wraps, sandwiches, hamburgers, hot dogs, stuff like that. Probably ranges in price from about $10 to $15 a meal. This is the second of 2 tram tours, and this is the Astronaut Training facility.
These large gray and white objects are mock-ups of all of the modules that make up the ISS. Among these mock-ups include living quarters, laboratory modules, storage modules, and an airlock that our astronauts can enter and exit through for spacewalks. Now, if you look in front of the Zarya module, the module that has all of the spaceflight patches on it, you will see a small green spacecraft. This is the Russian Soyuz capsule. Since the space shuttle was retired back in 2011, this has been our only mode of transportation to get our astronauts up to the ISS.
We were able to walk on a catwalk overlooking the Astronaut Training facility, which was very cool. Our youngest daughter, who's 6, kept saying, "This is amazing, this is so cool." Now she wants to be an astronaut. And now we're at Rocket Park. This is our last stop of the tram tour, and so we get to walk around and see these awesome, tall, huge rockets. This rocket behind me is Saturn V. It is massive. this little white section right here, that houses the lunar module, right? That's the lunar module. This little section here in the front, that's the control module, and that's where the crew quarters are, which seems
Just that little tiny.
It seems so small compared to this massive rocket that is like goes way down there. But that's where the crew stays, in that little control module. Pretty cool though. This is a massive rocket. Those 2 tram tours are must do. Make sure you get here early enough to do both of them. They're about 60 minutes apiece. But I would say this is probably one of the best things about coming to the Space Center. Don't miss them. Make sure you get to do them.
We're gonna try that again.
Those 2 tram tours are must do. Make sure you give yourselves plenty of time to do them both. They're about 60 minutes apiece, and the last tour goes at 3 o'clock, so make sure you're here early enough. They recommend doing the mission control tour first because that one requires reservations.
Oh, that's awesome.
Whoa, that's awesome.
Would you know which buttons to push?
Wow. Nope. That's a lot of buttons. And they're up and around and down and everywhere.
This place is fantastic. You gotta come to
Space Center Houston.
Space Center Houston.
He's a little bit tired today.
We've been cruising and in Mexico.
We just got off our cruise ship at about 8 o'clock this morning and then came straight to the Space Center. So,
but still, you've got to come. Absolutely
it's
amazing.
awesome. We spent 5 hours here so far, and you could definitely spend the entire day. They have these mirrors and they show you over here what you weigh on Earth and what you look like on Earth, and then on Mars where you get smaller because gravity is less. So here's what I look like on Earth, right? So let's go around here. Here, this is Mars where gravity is 0.38 of Earth's gravity. So whoo! See how skinny I am? And this is me on Jupiter where it's 2.34 Earth's gravity. Watch this. Isn't that hilarious?
Wow. Gender reveal.
It's crazy. I don't know.
You weigh 355 pounds.
How does that happen?
You weigh 355 pounds.
Oh, goodness. Nobody do the math. Space Center Houston was awesome, and I am not even really a space enthusiast, but there is so much to see, do, learn, interact with, something for every member of the family, all the way down from little kids all the way up to adults. Make sure you get here early enough because we spent about 5.5 hours here today and we didn't even do the movies or the shows, theater presentations. We didn't do any of that, and we didn't stop to take a lot of time to read things. So you could definitely be here open to close.
And we as a family, we tend to do things like in double time compared to
You mean
average
super
people.
fast?
We always
Yeah.
go super fast. This place takes time.
Right, and I read a lot of reviews online before we came, and most of them said 6 hours was the recommendation, and I can definitely see how you could do more than that. So be sure to check it out. I loved it. Definitely worth the money. And
Tram tours, gotta do the tram tours.
for
Do those
sure,
early.
for sure. Those were probably my favorite part. Definitely worth it. I hope that you guys check it out. It was incredible. Safe travels, everyone.